I'm a community champion.
I'm a community champion.
I'm a community champion.
I am a community champion.
I'm a community champion.
I'm a community champion.
I'm a community champion.
Kirklees Community Champions are trained and trusted individuals who've got a real desire and a commitment to make a difference within their local community. We use their local knowledge and the relationships they have to help them have conversations within that local community that educate, inform, build awareness, or help an individual take a particular action. The champions come from all different communities across Kirklees. They represent all ages, all ethnicities, and they speak a number of community languages as well. Our community champions talk to individuals within their communities and help them choose the right health service to help them with the issue that they have. The intention behind the work is to help reduce the pressures on A&E and GPs during the winter season.
But a lot of people are still struggling to get doctor's appointments, finding there's long waits on the phone and then being told to ring back the next day, just not being able to get through or having to make e-consults, which people find really difficult, especially if they've got English as a second language. It puts in that extra barrier.
We trust our community champions to have those conversations however they think will work for their community.
We spoke to the local imam and we asked him if he can basically do a speech at the local mosque on a Friday. Now the Friday sermon contains about 500 to 600 people there, and basically it's the biggest audience you can get in all in one go. We had the leaflets printed in Urdu and Punjabi, so it's easily for them to understand, and if there's any sort of explanation, we were able to help them.
It was in one GP surgery, a really big surgery. I think they said they had about 16,000 patients. They asked us to just go and kind of promote this new patches that all GPs are rolling out.
You can get a GP appointment or any advice you need, or like you can repeat medicine from there, sick note, all these kind of things.
It really took a lot of pressure off the receptionists, and it did work very well actually.
One of the groups, Outlookers, who work with visually impaired individuals, adapted the information provided so that it was accessible for those that are visually impaired. We put out a radio advert which was produced and delivered by a local community radio station that specifically targeted the African Caribbean community. We produced a video animation, a little film, that sort of like highlighted some of the things that were in the NHS winter message, and that was a fun way of getting that message across. A second element of the project this year is the winter resource packs. What TSL Kirklees have done this year is to purchase a wide variety of items that would help individuals through the winter. During the course of the project, nearly 8,000 individual items were purchased and distributed by local voluntary and community sector groups. We're co-located with an organisation called Collaborati, and they were holding warm space events, and it made sense for us to distribute our warm packs at their warm space events.
For this gentleman in particular, he was absolutely delighted because he's been really worrying about the cost of energy rising, and we gave him one of the little flasks, and he was saying, oh, this is brilliant, I'm going to be able to have my cup of tea in it and then put my second cup of tea beside me and it won't go cold.
A really important aspect of a Community Champions programme is the learning and the insights we get back from those community champions and from what they hear within their local community. It wasn't about just, here, have a blanket or have some gloves or a scarf. It was really about continuing those conversations, capturing people's details, and also building into that the support that was also available for accessing heat, energy vouchers, that kind of thing.
Give us an opportunity to really get like a really good look at what the needs of deprived people in Batley particularly are. It gave us the opportunity to have conversations around deprivation based on the fact that we were offering something for a start, so with the care packs. So we were able to go, do you need it? And then when they went, yeah, this is my circumstance, we were able to go, right, well, if that's your circumstance, we can help with all of this.
Those 8,000 items were delivered to 2,228 individuals or families across Kirklees. Over the course of the project, our Kirklees Community Champions had over 4,000 conversations with individuals, helping promote the Together We Can, Choose Well campaign. We've got a whole programme of health-related campaigns planned for the next 12 months, covering topics such as diabetes awareness through to helping increase uptake of cancer screening.
I think being a community champion is important because you're really getting out there and helping people, and the little things like giving somebody a blanket and having a 5-minute chat can make a big difference.
The community champion work is important because it allows us to tackle health inequalities throughout areas that really need it.